Okay, this describes the war from the burrow against 10sparta10. So you can see 14, that's 3 stars to 5. They missed quite a few things on our basis. You can see a couple of only 1 stars at the bottom. We did manage to 2-star all the 10s except the 11, and then really hammered all of the bases below. So we're going to have a look at a couple of things. I think we're going to go for 4 this time. We've got to look at Keegan's attack. So unlucky. This is where the extra 30 seconds would have been on the attacks would have made all the difference. So, not particularly well developed Town Hall 10, and obviously the experts are only level 3. That's my excuse anyway, because I attacked this one afterwards and didn't do half as good a job as trying to replicate the attack, but did not work. There's very good use of the Peckers in this particular attack as a kind of tank. So, as you can see, big Valk attack. As always, key thing with the Valks, get them in the middle. So we've opened the big path, we can get out both Infernos. So now, wall break in. King, Queen, and Peckers come in. Nice having level 5 Peckers. That's the one thing I also need to do on my Town Hall 10. So Rage is going to go down, and then, as always recommended, let's freeze the back end. Inferno, and that Pecker's on it. Even though there's a Tesla around there, we can freeze it again just to make sure the Pecker gets it through. At the bottom hand we've got 2 Peckers. There's a hand in the clan castle doing very little. Queen has taken a little bit of walkies, but that does help in the end, and she's now got a couple of Peckers in front of her to do some tanking. So Wizard with her, and she's taking out a few things at there. There's a Pecker at the top just taking out some buildings there. And you can see we've pretty well demolished this building at this kind of base now. Realistically, it's just a matter of kind of a few attacks, a few defences, which are really only Town Hall 9 defences on the left hand side there, and it's just a matter of what we got left as we make the attack. In some ways it is the hound that causes the problem right at the end, as we'll just see going through. So coming through the bottom, which I should have moved the screen just so we can see what we're doing. Of course now the Queen's got to lock onto the hound, which is always going to be the problem, and that means the Wizard's with us going to die, but we'll see that in a few seconds as this hound pops. So the Queen's able to take out what she needs to take out. Unfortunately the Wizard goes. Still got the Queen's ability in 2 archers, which will flank right at the top. Eventually, there we go, take out those last 2 parts. Now when we do use the Queen's ability, you can see that what we are then able to take out that last archer tower. So really all we've got is a mortar, and a mortar against the Queen is not going to make any difference whatsoever really. So it's just a matter of kind of the mortars concentrating on that Queen, which is nice. Leave a couple of archers we've got alone. Take out last big storage. She now has to beat through a wall. Archers are doing their best to ping away. He's at the mortar, and you can see 3 seconds left. There goes the arch, a defense, and the Queen would have gone round and could get that last storage. So unlucky, so unlucky. Right, so I'll look at some Town Hall 9 action. So Peyton attack on this one. So this is a go-ho. If you look at the base, you can see no real obvious places where double bombs are going to be, so you've probably got the Teslas around the Town Hall. So it's not particularly well developed. The explosives not very far through, but we're upgrading 1 air defence and a little bit of one archer tower. So in this case, Golem in the clan castle. Just going to take a bit of more time. Eventually the King will realise the Queen's there. He'll just step up. She's already gone. And we can take a bit of a surgical hog. High level hogs in the clan castle. We've got 4 heals. So the hogs are just going to work their way through the base. Just pop the Queen's abilities, the Queen's store up. There's the Teslas in the middle. But under heel, hogs are fine. More group going around. Heel having just taken a giant bomb, means they're going to be back up to full health. King's doing a bit damage to things, but he's also in the poison, which is going to slow him down. So there we go, the last defence are going down, and now really is it, have we got enough stuff to do clean up? Which takes those archers out, the king does. So, having got a double wrong that's gone out off just outside the base, we haven't got a large amount to clean up, just a couple of wizards. So it's just one of those times you know, just sitting there, just having to wait. King comes through, but takes his time. Queen's able to take him out. Now she's going to bait through the wall. We've just speeded things up because clearly it gets a bit boring after a while, just watching things wander around the base. There goes Town Hall, and then we're left with a couple of storages. Queen helps the hog with one, and the wizards are then going to go around and take up the last one. So, nice stack. Okay, let's drop down a bit further. Attacked by Leo. To show that not always air defense, air attacks sub-cell haven't gone quite away. We're going to go with because clearly we can obviously easily get those two ADs. So therefore, if we've got two hands in the clan castle, and so one in the castle and two normal troops, that's going to make it quite a little bit easier for those last two who are quite not that far into the base. Looks like the experts may be set to ground as well. Okay, here comes the kill squad. There was a dragon and two loons in the war CC. So they're both going down. Queen's taking those out. Goals are split up, but the king's going forward. He's going to take out the queen. There goes the two ADs. So we'll make the screen a bit bigger. Now we can start the other attack. So there's the first hound in. Good use of rage. Get everything moving in towards that AD. And there goes the clan castle. Hound. So it's now just a matter of kind of clearing out the core. There's a lot of loons there. Still got one hound that still doing some damage. Just pop then. So they're all grouped up. So all we've now got is that one archer tower, the sweeper, which is going to take a little while. But the loons just to get up to that sweeper. But one they eventually will get there, and last archer going down, tower going down. Still got a couple of wizards just helping out with the cleanup, as well as some pups. So quite good, great loon. Shows how it does using the kill squad, taking out two ADs, and then using three hands on the last two. It's going to be interesting when we now have able to give level 4 hands. I think that makes it even easier. Right, this last one for this little video, and we just drop down to some Town Hall 8 action, and this is the Prophet. Particularly like this particular attack. Here we go. Draw the clan castle. Now normally would have just basically plonked some poison on it, and that would have been it. Obviously now with that, you can't do that anymore. So what can you do? Well, what you can do is move the screen so everyone can see, which I should have done. But what we're doing here is basically we've left the dragon in the poison, and there we go, finally remembered, and that we've got to keep the dragon in the poison by just putting some small troops. So it's attracting its attention, but it's always in the poison, and therefore when we now come to it, we can take it out quite easily. Still leaves us as well one poison left, because that poison was slowing down the attack speed of that kind of dragon as well, so great attack. Now, next stage is the one golem. It's going to take a little bit in the base, as you can see, very little space for double bombs, and then really in with the hogs. And I suppose we have high level hogs in the clan castle. And we have a number of heal spells. Just feeding the hogs in slowly. There's one double bomb. Couple going to a spin trap. But we're able to immediately heal everything back up again. And we've still got some other hogs around, which are coming in now. Looks like I can't be bothered putting in the clan castle, just showing off a bit here early. There we go. So down to the last mortal, one wizard tower, and a huge number of hogs. Get rid of the scary things, and then basically they're on clean-up duty from now onwards. So we'll just speed through this piece, because there's quite a bit of clean-up to do, but also quite a few hogs. Go, the last one down. So it's a great war by. I'm going to tap that one by the Prophet, and just a quick recap. Used all 40 attacks, so 14 3 stars, and great win by the Gophers, 53 to 41.